Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lindsay Perez, your friendly neighborhood beauty enthusiast. Today, we're coloring our hair pink. I'm gonna take you through the process with me, show you how to do this at home safely in a way that's not gonna create a color correction for your stylist later. It's not gonna damage your hair, it's not gonna ruin your hair, it's not gonna make your hair fall out. We're gonna do this safely, and I'm gonna explain the entire process to you, show you the products I used, and break down why this is better than any other home color you're gonna use. These are professional products. They do wash right out within a week, and then you're back to your blonde self. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you wanna see more. Okay, to start here, you can see I'm using a very old bowl that has been well left. I am using a scale, you don't have to. But if you have one, great. If not, it doesn't really matter. With these, the color you see is the color you get. So I'm gonna be using 3 different colors. I'm gonna be using light pink, magenta, and rose gold. So I'm gonna start with rose gold because that's the color I want the most of. And this is just conditioner, you guys. So right here you can see how much I have. I'm gonna do about 20 grams of this. I'm on grams, you can also do ounces. Okay. 20 grams of rose gold, and you can see it's kind of a peachy gold. I'm then going to do 20 grams of light pink, so I want equal parts of these. I'm not going to zero out my scale because I want it to, oh, that's okay. I want it to, it doesn't matter, I'm just doing equal parts. And the magenta, you guys, magenta is dark, so I'm going to do that much magenta. What was that, maybe like a gram or 2? Okay, so then I'm just gonna mix this up. The color I see, let me turn that off, is the color I'm going to get. So this is a very bubblegummy pink. It will be slightly lighter than this, but this is about what I'm gonna get. Okay, I'm gonna need more than that, so I'm gonna double this. I'm gonna do this again. All right, that is my color that I have. It's ready to go. I know exactly how much I mixed up. That way when I run out and need to mix more, I know exactly what my formula is. So now I'm going to go ahead and start applying this to my head. So if you want this more diluted, feel free to do this on wet hair in the shower, but I want it strong, I want it pigmented. I have my mirror down here and it is go time. Be careful with this. So I'm going to start on my roots, just taking my bowl of color, just applying directly on there. Now my lighter pieces are gonna grab this pigment way more than anywhere else in my hair. That is the point. So I'm just gonna go through and do my roots throughout my entire head. I'm not wearing gloves. If you have gloves, wear them, but that's not really my jam. Although I'm a hairstylist and my hands are always stained with some kind of color. I'm just gonna go through my entire head, put this on my roots, just like this. I'm just sectioning out, you know, whatever. I'm using a frame art brush. Don't worry about like application too much. Just make sure all of your hair is saturated. However works for you, this is gonna be the easiest though. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna speed it up so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Are on and out of color, so I'm going to remix the exact same formulas. So I'm just going to section down the middle. And again, this is where it gets messy. Okay, as I'm getting near the end here, I want to remind you guys that this is conditioner. So you can run your fingers through your hair. I did brush my hair before I started this, but you can run your fingers through your hair while you're doing it, and it should do that because it's conditioner. Also, you want to, even if you haven't ever been allergic to anything in your life, you should do a test strand or a patch test on your head before you do this, just to make sure you're not allergic to anything. You don't want to have an allergic reaction and end up in the hospital. So how you do that is you just take a little dot of the conditioner and just like put it on your scalp somewhere, just anywhere, back of your head, so nobody can see it. Don't leave it on for 24 hours. Put it on, leave it on for 20 minutes or so, and then take it off and wait 24 hours before you color your hair. This is something hairstylists are taught to do. Truthfully, most of the time we don't, because people aren't usually allergic to anything. But if I have a client who comes to me and says, I am allergic to everything, you know, I've been allergic to the last few lines people have used, I want to try what you're using, I will absolutely do a patch test on them. So just keep that in mind. We're almost there. Almost there. And again, I'm showing you guys how to do this because it's conditioner, and I trust that you will take my advice on this. If you want to color your hair pink, color your hair pink, but don't use splat. People don't know this, and there's no warning on it, but you guys, splat never comes out of your hair. Do you know that? Never. Literally never. Been a hairstylist 10 years. Never successfully seen splat come all the way out of the hair. Maybe lightened a little bit, but never out. So if you ever want to be blonde, don't use splat. It's actually carpet dye is what it is. It's like the ingredients compared to carpet dye are almost exactly the same. So don't use splat. Also, another thing I want to mention is not to use henna. Henna color, while it is natural, it also does not come out. It stains the hair, and when we try to lighten it, it turns green. So it's just for life. You just have to have whatever color henna you put on your hair. I know that it seems like a good idea because it's natural, but just ask your stylist. Like, we know the things that don't come out of your hair. That's why I'm telling you guys to use this, because I know that it comes out. Okay, we're almost there. Another thing is like the ion colors from Sally's. A lot of times those don't come out either. Just, if you want to color your hair at home, there literally are professional products that you can color your hair at home with. These are professional products. Obviously, I'm a professional, so I can do it, but I will gladly sell you these. Like, I sell these to clients all the time to take home and use. They're not just for stylists. They're for home care. Okay, now I'm gonna just massage this into my scalp really weird like. And I want to make sure that everything is really saturated. So now I'm going to use my hands, and I'm just going to kind of put this on like a very obnoxious amount of lotion and just run that through there. When I rinse this, we have a brand new, well, it's not brand new, but new compared to the rest of our house, white shower. I'm going to use my green shower to rinse this out in, because it's very possible that this will stain my white shower, and I don't want that. So just be cautious of that. Anytime you're coloring your hair at home, it's very likely that it will stain everything in sight, which is why I took off my other shirt and put on just a black tank. Almost there. I have a little bit of color left, so I'm just gonna use it. This is why it's a good idea to mix less, and then you can work up to more, but I didn't want to remix, so I just mixed it all. And you don't have to use 3 different colors. You guys hear my kids screaming? They're upstairs, but you don't have to use 3 different colors. You could just do rose gold, you could just do magenta, you could just do light pink. I just wanted to mix all 3 of them. Magenta was way too dark for what I wanted. Light pink was a good color, but I wanted a little bit more of like the rose tone that the rose gold gives. You just want to make sure this is very, very saturated. Like no dry pieces. So run your fingers through it, run your fingers through it again. Again, feels like conditioner because it's conditioner. Just make sure that it is fully coated. If it's not, you're gonna have spots that aren't colored, and that's not gonna look cute. Like right there, see how there's no color right there? We're gonna put color there. And kind of rub it in. Work it into that hair. Okay, my hair is fully saturated. So I'm just gonna put it in this super cute bun. I'm gonna put it in a lower bun because my hair's not long enough to all fit on top of my head anymore. So I'm just gonna kind of wrap it in a circle. And I'm gonna let this set for 10 to 20 minutes. Like honestly, whatever you wanna do. The longer you let it set, the longer it will last in your hair. So like if you let it set for 30, 45 minutes, you might get 4 or 5 washes out of it. If you let it set for 5 minutes, you might get 1 wash out of it. So let it set. Just let it color the hair. Let it do what it's gonna do. It will also get slightly darker, so you can totally see right there. That piece is pretty dark because the lighter my hair, the more pigment it's gonna grab. So those pieces around the front that were really light, they're gonna grab the most pigment, and I can see, oh, it's so pretty, I'm so excited. Okay, gonna leave that alone. Gonna wrap it up. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands, and I'll be back after I rinse it. I'm gonna rinse it and just wash it like normal. So I'm gonna wash it out with shampoo, still gonna condition it. I'm just not gonna like use conditioner. These, what are really cool about these, and I don't wanna grab it because my hands are gross, is the viral conditioners, is leave them in your shower, and like the magenta, I can reuse the magenta for like 30 seconds to a minute when my hair starts to fade, and I'll add that pigment back in because it's really dark, where the rose gold isn't gonna add nearly as much pigment because it's significantly lighter. But I can use those in the shower. I'm not gonna use it today because I'm coloring my hair currently, but like if I wanted to extend the life of this color, if I didn't want to do it for just a week, I want to do it for 3 months, I can keep using these in the shower. So that's what's super cool about them. But this time I'm just going to shampoo, condition with just my Kevin Murphy Repair Me shampoo and conditioner, and then I'll blow it out and I'll show you guys when it's all done. All right, my hair is done. It's pink. I love it. Obviously I washed and styled it and did all those things. And I actually, it took me a couple days, so there's some dry shampoo in here now, but you can see the color of it. Just like a really nice soft pink. This will wash out in 3 to 5 washes most likely. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, just kind of depends on your hair type, the porosity, how dry your hair is, how much it sucks that color up. So I used 3 different colors. If you want to try any of these, please just message me and I will help you pick which one's best for you. I will maintain this by using the magenta, which is the darkest of the 3, in my shower. So I'll wash my hair and then I'll just condition for like 5 minutes with this. If you're gonna use the light pink or the rose gold in the shower on wet hair, it's probably not gonna do a ton, which is why I like having the darker color so that I can just refresh real quick and I don't have to do this process once a week to maintain the color. If you are just wanting to color it pink for a week and then go back to work after vacation or something, you wanna use the lighter colors so that they wash out by the time, if you have a job that has like a professional setting that you can't have pink hair for. You wanna use the lighter colors. I know a lot of us are still working from home though, which is a great excuse to color your hair pink. So feel free to message me. I will ship you the colors that work for you. And thank you so much for watching and coloring your hair with me. And be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Have a good day.